see what they talking about out here, man. Bomber clap.
Well, if only people knew she was crazy. Oh wait, they did. Hey, it's me, just Jerry, the only YouTuber who can constantly post different types of videos and still speak greatly about YouTubers. But speaking of YouTubers, DDG is cooked. Well, I already said that. DDG is finished. Yep, Daryl Dixon Granberry has been stuck in a legal battle against his ex-girlfriend and mother of his child, Halle Bailey. Now, when they first popped out, many people, especially miserable women online, were surprised that DDG and Halle were now a couple. It was random. Granted, he's a YouTuber and she's Charlamagne's cousin. It was just random, but they looked like a real beautiful lovey-dovey couple, and it seemed good on surface. So good that they'd announced that they were expecting their first child, Halo. And to me, I believe this is when things started to fall off. If you're not familiar with these people, Halle Bailey is an actress and artist. I don't remember her really having a YouTube presence, but she does have a strong social media presence. On the other hand, Daryl is just like her. Instead of acting and music, he does YouTube and music, I guess.
Damn.
Anyways, as a YouTuber and a lifestyle YouTuber at that, you know damn well he wanted and was going to post his woman and child. But Halle didn't want that at all. So she pretty much had a non-disclosed deal with DDG and just kept the child under wraps. Well, until someone saw how much money Halo was bringing in. But nothing bad was exposed. Halle wasn't in favor of her child being shown to the world, but DDG, as his father, does have the right to show Halo to his audience if he'd like. Now, at the time, people wouldn't have known this, but this was probably the first time for many new viewers to see how toxic Halle is. It all started during a Kai stream where DDG would appear and show the world his first child.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, bro.
I was wondering this. I ain't gonna lie, I was gonna ask you.
What?
No homo, I seen you like, want the bottle?
Did you just, what? What?
I'm telling you, he a different
He
baby.
said, give me the bottle.
He a different type of baby, bro.
No, clip that. Clip that. Yo, clip that.
Now, she did not like this at all and would go on Twitter to use her fans to sort of like attack and bash him, but it didn't really work in her favor. It seemed desperate and clingy, but she had somewhat support from, guess who? Those same lonely women who are involved in another person's relationship.
Damn.
Now, with this breakup and turmoil, they'd split and would go on to still raise their child through co-parenting, but it seemed good on the outside. No screenshots, no claims of abuse, and no allegations of cheating and psychological abuse. Absolutely nothing but love.
I'm gonna go home. I just want to resolve it so I can get some sleep, please. You don't ever gotta talk to me again, but I can't breathe right now. I'm just so stupid. This whole thing is stupid. I want to die. I never want to be here again. I hate it all. I hate this life. DDG says, yo, Shorty, could you please stop taking this to the extreme, yo, please? I hate this life. I hate it all. He said, I'm still communicating with you. Relax, calm down. You won't help me, though. I'm so tired. I'm in pain. I don't want to do this anymore. Every day you lie on me to your mama.
Well, So DDG, the monster who put the beats on Halle, is now the hero. And where's the public outcry? Oh, well, that makes sense. Now, although this is an ongoing case and issue, public opinion before the screenshots was that DDG was the villain. He's abusive, conniving, controlling. Daryl is a bad man, but DDG is actually smart. It's not a coinky-dink that he's the only one to be exposed by so Illuminati and still be a top 10 content creator. His chakra nature is content. He can and knows how to control the narrative fairly off of just being recorded. As someone who's been vlogging his life since like Fetty Wap dropped Trap Queen, that type of behavior has never been shown. Yeah, he's gotten angry, but abusive? Loud? For God's sake, he fakes a deep voice.
My voice gets very, very...
My voice gets very, very deep.
I don't know. To me, it doesn't sound that bad, but it seems like as soon as I go live, everyone wants to laugh about it and say, oh, it's fake as hell and all this other stuff. So I just be like...
Fuck you.
So, how do I see this playing out? Well, Given that DDG was granted the temporary restraining order, but not the custody order, his chances of successfully getting custody went from 1% to 8%. Although she's brandished a knife, threatened self, and has shown on multiple occasions to be a tweaker, I think a lot of people are forgetting who Hallie is signed under. See, the problem is Rock Nick.
Man, shut your.
Now, I'm not saying DDG is innocent either, but I'm not saying he's guilty. And the same goes for Hallie. And the same goes for you. This is an ongoing legal issue between them that has yet to be resolved. At the end of this, the only person really affected is Halo. Well, Red Pill channels too, but it's really Halo.
Damn.
Having to see your parents fight is already crazy, but seeing them beef online for the world to see as well? Yeah, prayers up for Lil Man. I don't know. Hopefully DDG knows next time not to breed with a mermaid. Aren't mermaids like sirens that used to lure seamen? Seamen? Hey, well, that's about it. Not gonna lie, but what do you think about the situation? Is DDG the hero or the villain? Is Hallie being a bitter BM? Will Chloe ever respond to my DM?
Is this nigga serious?
Let me know in the comments. Or don't. You have free will. And in conclusion, I miss making these types of videos.
Get back in the kitchen.